Hey, what is up y'all? Roman here, and today we have a new 5A easy yo-yo tutorial called Sean's GT. This is a trick I saw Sean Collins do first. I don't know if he made it. I don't know where it comes from. I just have to name it so I can make a video. So I don't claim to have made any tricks. As always, do not hunt me down. Anyway, I'm going to teach you guys some 5A. So what's today's setup? It's going to be an Oh Yes Yo P51, I believe is what it's called. We got this strung up with some Sochi fat, and we also have a Chunky's Baya XL. So without further ado, let's get started so you can learn Sean's GT. Alrighty, so Sean's GT, what is this trick? How do we learn it? Essentially, it's a 1A trick that is adapted for 5A, the way that I see it. So I'm going to teach it to you 1A, and then we'll go from there to give you the 5A tips to nail this trick down. First things first, we're going to throw a breakaway, and what we want to do is go straight into an undermount, but not just any undermount. We want to go into an undermount with using 2 fingers. Usually you would go into 1, using your middle or your first finger. We want 2, and I'll show you the reason for that. But on top of needing the 2, we also don't want this throw string to be around our fingers here. What we're really looking for is this configuration, which is just that string off, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is when we throw the breakaway, 2 fingers, string off. These 2 fingers allow us to spread the string and create a gap here so that when we turn inwards, we have something to grab. We're gonna grab this string here, and I'll show you why. Grab, and we're gonna drop the string behind the yo-yo. Now essentially the GT is right in there. All we have to do is twist or throw around this counterweight and reveal it. So how do we make that look smooth? How do we do that in 5A? First things first, when you throw the breakaway, get straight into this configuration, twist inwards, create the tension here. You're gonna pinch with your left hand and drop the string, okay? So when it comes to the actual tossing of the counterweight around, we're gonna have to kind of think about it like this. You need time for that counterweight to come around and for you not to get snagged up. So kind of think about jumping like that, right? So it's kind of like this motion. And you can practice it that way. You can practice with the undermount, just getting used to how that feels to do. So practicing that is a good way to do it. But when we're in the actual motion and we're in that about to be GT, we're gonna kind of bring it upwards and throw this around into the GT. It's quite a quick trick, but it's very fun to make look 5A flashy, and it's a good one to learn. So before we go, there is one issue that I can see occurring that is something to think about. When you get into the pinch and the drop, you have to make sure this bottom string is underneath the yo-yo, because if you don't and you do this, you're going to fall right out of it. So that can be a little tricky when you're actually trying to throw the counterweight around to land into the GT. What I recommend doing to fix this issue is when you get into that, use your hand to make sure that that string is underneath the yo-yo, because if you don't, that's what happens. So I'm kind of emphasizing here, but yeah, that's an issue that can definitely come up. So other than that, it's a pretty great trick. I really enjoy it, and I'm excited for you guys to learn it. If you guys do post it, share it with me, and I'll repost. So. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to learn more 5A, I'll be posting a lot more tutorials this year. So go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe, and you will be updated every time I post a video. See you next time.